Alright, this video is on 3.4, solving system of linear equations in three variables. What that means is we're going to have three equations, and then we're going to have three variables. So for example, you're going to have something like that. Now we're going to solve for x, y, and z. Alright, it's not as bad as you think it is. That can be kind of freaky. Alright, that's probably the best word I could use. Freaky. I'm sorry. All right, so here are the steps. Combine the first two equations to get rid of a variable, and you can combine the last two equations to eliminate a variable, and then you're going to take those two new equations that you get to get down to one variable. So that way, then you substitute the values back in to find all three answers. All right, so really what you're doing is you're going to do elimination for the first step. So this right here, you're going to use elimination. Then you're going to do elimination again. Then you're going to do elimination again. And the last step is you're going to use substitution. All right. So the elimination method you're going to use for the first three steps, and the last step you're going to take your answers, plug them back in, substitute them back in to find the missing, or to find the last answer. All right. So for example, let's do x plus 3y minus z equals negative 11. All right, and then we have, sorry about this, 2x plus y plus z is equal to 1. And then 5x minus 2y plus 3z equals 21. All right. It was typed down somewhere, but I made a mistake previously, so I'll have to rewrite it. All right, so there we go. So if you need to pause the video, go ahead and do so. And copy this down. And then when you're ready, hit play. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the elimination method on the first two. All right? Elimination means I'm going to add them. So x plus 2x is 3x. 3y plus y is 4y. Negative z plus z, 0. Is equal to negative 11 plus 1 is negative 10. All right, so I did elimination and got rid of the z. Now, step 2 is I got to take the last equation and figure out which one of these I want to use to eliminate z. All right, I'm going to use the first one. The reason why is all I have to do for the first one is multiply everything by 3 because they're already opposite. Now, if I use this one, I have to multiply everything by negative 3. And, I'm just trying to keep it as simple as possible. All right. So I'm going to take this new equation, multiply 3 through, and I'm going to put it right underneath here. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 3 is 9y. Minus 3z equals negative 33. All right. So I'm using the third equation, which I haven't used yet. I'm using the first one, and I'm just rewriting the first one to help me eliminate. So I'm going to take these two, use elimination. I get 8x plus, let's see, 9 minus 2 is 7y. Z's are gone. And it's equal to 21 minus 33 is, what, negative 12? Right. Now back to the method. Now we have a new system. This is what you are used to been doing in the prior three videos to this. All right. So now you got to figure out which one you want to solve for. You want to solve for x or you want to solve for y. All right. And it doesn't really matter. So I am going to let's see here. I am going to solve. Let's see, I'm going to get rid of the x's, all right? So in order to do that, I'm going to take I got to multiply everything by 8. Since this is 8, so I'm going to multiply everything by 8 up top. Since this is the 3 here, I'm going to multiply everything down here by 3. All right. So I'm going to have 8 times 3 is negative, 24x. 8 times 4 is 32. Y equals negative 80. 8 times 3 is 24x. 7 times 3 is 21y. And 12 times 3 is negative 36. Now if I add them, it's not going to eliminate, so I got to make one of these negative. So let's go ahead and just take the top, multiply by negative. So this becomes a negative, negative, positive. Now that's eliminate. So that goes to 0. Negative 32 plus 21, so that's 31. Let's see, that's what, 11? Negative 11 y equals 36 to 80, or excuse me, 80 minus 36 is what? 44. Right. Then divide by negative 11. Y is equal to negative 4. Okay. Now, we found our first answer. To find the next one is we're going to go back to this system. All right? Because they only have 2 variables. All right? We don't want to go in here because we're having y, but we have no idea what x or z is. All right? So I'm going to go back to this one. Which one? It doesn't matter which one you pick. You'll come up with the same value. So let's plug in negative 4 and for y. So let's use the top one. All right? So we got 3x plus 4 times negative 4 equals negative 10. So that's 3x minus 16 equals negative 10. And then, let's see here. Add 16 to both sides, and we get 3x is equal to 6. Divide both sides by 3. X is equal to 2. All right. And now, to find the last variable, we go back to the original 3 equations. Which one you want to use now? Okay. Let's use the first one. Because, I don't know. Because I just feel like it, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to plug 2 in for x. Plus 3y. That's what we're looking at. Y is negative 4, excuse me. Minus z, that's what we're looking for, equals negative 11. So this is 2 minus 12 minus z equals negative 11. So that gives me negative 10 minus z equals negative 11. Add 10. I get negative z is equal to 9. Negative, oh hello. Negative 1. I had a brain fart there, folks. And then multiply both sides by negative, you get positive 1. And there you go. So x, y, z. There is your solution.